Well, mate, that's either a very strange place to sleep, or a very clever place to hide. What's wrong? Don't you remember your old friend, Blaidd? Oh no. Well, I understand. Who could remember a 7-foot-tall, bipedal, talking wolf, eh? Well, I suppose you're right. That doesn't say much when it comes to the lands between, does it? How are you doing, mate? Well, you've looked better. I remember when you and we fought together, sword and fang. And now, well, you look exhausted. Or do I simply mean exhumed? Still, I have always said it is too cold in the Mistwood. It's too cold in this land, to be honest with you. So, how's about this, eh? I will strike a bonfire. We shall coddle our cockles, warm ourselves, and rest. No, it will be no sight of lost grace, and surely you will find none, but perhaps at the very least it will offer some respite from the cold and the nasties of the night, eh? And I tell you what, if you want to rest by the fire, then be my guest. I shall guard thee like a hound. And if you don't want to rest, then, well, I shall keep you company for the night. What say you, friend? Good. Then it is settled. The fire is lit, and though you are currently vertical, you seem somewhat comfortable, so stay however you would like, mate. warm yourself a while. Relax. You've been busy. No doubt fighting sword and fang. So tell me, mate, what is it that you have been busying yourself with since last we met? Aye. Yes, I hear that word quite often in this land. Tarnished. A funny word, to be sure. One that I'm not entirely sure I understand. However, I understand that your kind feel the call back here to try and try again. Am I right? Well, I too, in my own way, hear the same kind of call. Mine is to service, of course. And though I may not be tarnished as you are, I am in my own way, I suppose. I suppose that my stepsister didn't tell you much about me, did she? No. Well, as you know, she is the one I am beholden to. I serve her as any hound would. I nip at the tendons of her foes, those who would stand in the way of her grand dream. But mainly, I have my own burden, my own tarnish of sorts. You see, where I'm from, a land full of Blaidd, cursed with blight even. There is a curse. That curse makes the seventh son of a seventh son into what you see before you. Many think that it's because in our history one did lay with a wolf. However, to me it's just bloody damn luck. Still, not so different to your own plight, I imagine. And furthermore, it comes with its advantages, of course. It is true that being a beast of sorts lends me a certain potency when it comes to combat, and profits my ability in order to defend my stepsister's dream. But it also comes with severe disadvantages as I'm sure you can imagine, mate. For one thing, in this land that we are driven to explore, how does one determine friend from foe? Yes, yes. Well, I know you, mate. I know what you do, who you are. You best beasties, you fell foes. You gallivant and take out giants. You endeavour to fight the gods and the demigods themselves, is it not? I understand. Yours is a complex dream, a difficult mission, and a grand ambition. But when you traverse these lands, what is it that helps you to define, to discern friend from foe? Why is the bear deadly, and yet the tree not so much, depending on the tree? Aye, that's right, mate. Size, ghastliness, visage, weight. These are the things that help us define our foes, and certainly, while my curse provides me with benefits to use to my advantage and to my sisters, unfortunately, more often than not, I am marked as bad. Aye, a big bad wolf, so to speak. And yet, here I stand before you, only wanting to propagate good. But no, they'll only see what they see. A beastie, another foe to be felled, a giant to be gallivanted around, a demigod to be slain. Though I am not one of those, I assure you. No, my lot is simple, though my means are complicated. However, I do only ever intend to do good for her heart, her mind, her ambition. I'm sorry, mate. I'm blathering on, aren't I? And here's me. I haven't even offered you a drink. Wait there. Here you are, mate. Try this. Don't worry. It's just water. Like I said, must be exhausting. Being exhumed. What on earth were you doing in there anyway? Waiting? Aye, an ambush, was it? Well, I hope you weren't planning on ambushing me, mate. Don't worry. I know you course. Here you are, mate. As much as you want. Plenty more where that came from. Listen, mate. I think I've been a bit harsh with you. You tarnished have a difficult lot, even compared to me. And you have a calling that you must abide. I understand. I really do. Truth be told, mate, I envy you to an extent. Sometimes it feels simpler to serve, easier to fall behind a great cause rather than follow or support your own. You understand? You see, the problem is, when you serve somebody else, well, you become a shadow, don't you, of somebody else's dream. And then, when you're a shadow, when all you do is for the success and the purpose of someone else, what happens to your own dreams? Mate. Yes, I am plain in my obfuscation. I do indeed refer to my service for my stepsister, whom I love more than anything, and whom I have, well, betrothed my life to, committed my very existence to protecting, overseeing, and achieving in her name. And yet, sometimes and oft, I am left wondering what could have been had I pursued my own dream. I am more beast than man, but I am still half of one, am I not? And does not every man dream, mate? Do you dream? What are your dreams like, mate? Do they involve howling and running around in the middle of the night while the moon's fat, consuming creatures that are sleepy, weakened from the day's success? Nor mine, of course. You see, the sad fact is that I have never once dreamed or seen in colour. I hear stories about the tempered pastel rainbow that greets this land. The beasts that I slay, their beauty far extends their viciousness, and yet I have never seen their full glory. No. So as sad as it is, do you know what my dream would be, mate? My dream. My dream would be to dream in colour. To see the world everyone else does. And just for a day, perhaps, not be half a man, but be entirely one. Still, a dream so simple and so unachievable. Hence my reasoning for following the dreams of another. But you, though you follow your own dreams along the way, you graze others. You affect as you effect. You expand as you grow. Oh, tarnished. Do not travel a path that is not your own. Take care to always be true to yourself. After all, who else can you trust but yourself? Whose eyes can you believe but your own with what you've seen? And yet, because I do not see in colour the way that others do, I cannot fully trust my own. Please. It's okay. Now, you must be tired by now. I've been yammering on for far too long. Though we are not fans of them, cats, there are techniques that we use to help our kin and clan sleep at night. And purring, though bass and weak, when transferred to a growl, can be quite relaxing indeed. So, mate, if it suits you, I could share with you the slumber song of my people, and hopefully it will help you to rest, or at least forget my vicious visage for a moment. But, tarnished, if I help you to sleep, I have but one request. If you dream, dream in colour. The world is so much more vivid and wonderful than simply black and white. Well, may grace find